How's it going out there, everybody? Rooster here in Tennessee, roostercb.com, looking at a Stryker SR-497HPC. I have not done a video on one of these before, so this will be our, I guess you'd say, let's take a look video where we'll go into the features of it, test the performance of it, things of that nature. Now, if you get one off my website that says ready to go, this is the kind of performance you can expect out of it, give or take. You know, every radio might be just a little bit different. But they all should be right there, you know, within the same parameters or whatever. Probably my favorite Stryker. I like this one, and you know, for personal use, it would be this one and the 447 for myself. I do like the 655 and 955. Nothing wrong with those radios at all. But for my own personal use, it would probably be this one and then the 447, the smaller, basically a miniature version of this. So that being said, no need to draw this out any longer. We'll get into the features of it, we'll test them, talk about it, and then we'll show you the output of it and get this video wrapped up. So, starting from left to right, you've got your variable power, which is right here, PWR, which is going to mainly control your dead key, but it can affect the average output power, and it may slightly change the peak output power. Monitor is your talkback monitor, and we'll turn it halfway up here, key it up and say something.
Check audio, check audio, check 1 2 3 audio.
So you can see loud and clear, or you can hear rather loud and clear, not fading back. Really good talkback on the Strykers. One of the better features that they have going for them. Your band selector here for those that like to roam around different channels. You've got plenty of sets of channels to go through there. Modes of operation, it does not have sideband. It's primarily an AM radio. You can run it on FM if you'd like, if that's your cup of tea. But primarily primarily an AM radio. I'm going to turn the monitor radio on the background so you guys can hear the Roger beep. This is Roger beep 1. And then Roger beep 2. So there you go. Noise blanker, pretty self-explanatory. It's got a noise blanker and a noise blanker plus, as if the receive was not clean enough on these already. They have an extremely quiet receive, probably some of the best receiving radios out there right now. Yes, I would take a Stryker's receive over any Galaxy, any Ranger, and I like all those radios. But I think Stryker has the receive down pat. To me, they have the best receive out there. Okay, plus 10 kilohertz. Most people know what this is, but for those of you that don't, basically 10 kilohertz is going to jump you up one frequency from where you're at. So, if you're on channel 20 and you hit it, you're going to go up one frequency from channel 20. Let's say you're on, whatever, channel 19. There are certain frequencies that you can split, that there's a hidden frequency in between, or I should say, maybe not split, but there's actually a hidden frequency in between. Channel 19 and channel 20 fall into that, because channel 19, the frequency is 27.185. Channel 20 is 27.205. So you realize there's a missing frequency right there. 27195 is not selectable from your channel selector. So to get to that frequency, you go channel 19, you hit plus 10 kilohertz, and voila, you're between 19 and 20 in that hidden frequency. So 27185 is channel 19, 27205 channel 20, go to 19, plus 10 kilohertz, you're on channel 27, or frequency 27.195. So 27185, 27195, 27205. That makes sense. Hope I got that right. Moving down here, your mic jack takes a standard 4-pin, the most common microphone configuration for all radios. I don't know why every radio doesn't use a standard 4-pin plug. I'm sure they have their reasons. Stryker's kind enough to actually put the wiring diagram on the front here, so you can see they've got it labeled there. You know, 1 for ground, 4 for receive, so on, so forth. Our Cobra, Galaxy, Uniden, Stryker, 4-pin Ranger, they all wire up the same, so that's always nice. Volume and squelch, pretty self-explanatory. Mic gain and your RF gain back here on the fat knob. Mic gain, we've got set at halfway. You can watch the needle on the front. I'm running a Superstar mic. If you run a power mic, you might want to run it less. If you run a noise canceling mic, you might want to run it higher. I'm running a Superstar, and this seems to be about the right setting. As you can see, we just talk into the mic normal, and we get a pretty natural bounce over there with the meter. It's not holding over to the right like it's over modulating or anything. It's just kind of free bouncing around. So that's a good sign to me. It's kind of, if you're just wanting to eye test it and, you know, judge how to set your mic gain, that's always a good way to do it. Volume and delay, this is for your echo. We'll try to listen to it through this other radio. I don't know what it'll sound like. Probably won't do it justice, but it's got good echo on it.
Audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, check, 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 1, 2, audio.
So, I don't know how that sounded, but the echo, it does a good job on it. Just overall, nice radio. It does have a special power cord that comes with it that clips in. It does not take just a regular, you know, Cobra power cord or whatever. So keep that in mind. And it does have a heat sink back here on the back. Has a nice large heat sink back there to dissipate some of the heat. As far as the size of it, let's see. We can whip our little tape measure out here. I think it's about 8 inches. Yeah, so about 8 inches across. I think the 655 and 955 are all the same. I think they use the same same case, same cabinet for it. Colors, if you guys want to see all the colors, the box says brilliant 7-color LED backlit faceplate. I'm pretty sure there's more than 7 colors. They may just be doing that because some of the colors are different shades of each other. Excuse me, but we'll go through here and check it. I would call this like pink, or maybe a cross between pink and purple, but it's kind of pink looking. So we'll circle back around to it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then back to pink. So 12 colors is what I counted, but again, they may be saying that, yeah, some of these are just different shades of each other, so that's how they get the 7 colors. But surely there is a color that you like on here. I just put the pink one on there because it's kind of unique looking, but I like some of the other ones as well. Okay, we're going to dismount the camera here. We're going to show the output test of it and get this bad boy wrapped up. We're going to put a couple of different slugs in. I'm going to start with a 50 and then probably go to a 100, and then we'll see if we need to put a 500 in there. But we will start with a 50 watt slug and we'll go from there. So first things first, we're going to do RF power wide open. Come over here to the 50 watt slug. The P kit is not turned on. I don't know if you guys can see that between the box. We'll go ahead and key up. So that's about a 25 watt dead key, maybe a little bit more. That's with the RF power wide open. Let's see. Swing to about 30. Yeah, about 30 watts average or so. Now, if we want to back it down, we can go halfway on the RF power. And that gives us about 11 watt dead key. And swinging almost 20 watts average. Now that's probably the optimal way to run it. You see, we didn't have a ton of average power forward swing from a 25 watt dead key, but we drop it down to about 10 or 11 watts. We're getting about a 10 watts of forward swing on average. So that's probably the optimal setting. We'll cut it back to 9 o'clock. That's 4 watts going to about 12. And then all the way down. 2, that's 3 watts swinging about 8 or 9 watts average. That's average power only. We'll go to peak just for kicks. We'll see what it does. It's probably going to slam the 50 watt slug. Check, check, audio, check, check, audio. So yeah, it's burying the 50 watt slug. What we'll do, pop it out. We'll pop a 100 in and see how it does. See around my camera here to pop this slug out. And we'll put a 100 watt in. Okay, so we're, see, peak kit's still turned on. Let's see what it does. This is with the RF power all the way down. So we've got this all the way down. Hello, audio, check, check, audio, check, check, audio, check, check, audio, 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 audio. So still pushing the 100 watt slug all the way over. So now what we're going to do is put a 500 in. Now 500 isn't really the best. We should have a 250 if we really wanted to measure it the most accurate. But we'll use the 500. That's the best we've got. So middle scale, the 10 is going to be 100. The 20 is 200. That's on the middle scale. RF power is still all the way down. Hello, audio, 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 audio. Check, 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 check. Just shy of 150. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the RF power wide open. You guys can see now we're wide open. Check, check, audio, check, check, audio, check, 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 check. And right about 150 there. So if we had a 250 watt slug in, it may show a little less, it may show a little more. But there you go. Audio, check, check, radio check, radio check, radio check, audio. About 150 PEP. I believe that's it, guys. Not a lot else to say about this one. I've got a couple of these in. Local friend of mine may take one of them. Not sure. He's debating between this and a X9, RCI X9. But I do have a couple of these in stock. I'll try to get them listed up on the website. I appreciate everybody out there. Questions, comments, shoot me a text, 423-299-3535. Or visit the website. That's roostercb.com. This is the Stryker SR-497HPC. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Catch you guys out there. Rooster in Tennessee. See you. Bye.